Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Y a veces yo quiero llorar, pero mis lágrimas no vale por nada. What's the use? What's the use of telling you you are him? I have no clue how to reach you. How could you let anyone defeat you? You say you pray to the Most High. I don't wanna pray 'cause I feel like that's a lie. 'Cause there's no coincidence how there's a praying mantis, and then you pray to a man who says, you can wait, hopefully you'll be here tomorrow. I have no idea why we live in fear. You have far too much emotion, far too much sorrow. Can we say possibly it's got something to do with the Cheerio? Maybe that's what messed up the hormones and got you feeling way too much like me though. Oh, you don't see me as an equal. No, I don't see you as no equal. Well, from an early stage, I was called all types of strange names. And you tell me I shouldn't blame you, and that I should take responsibility too for all the holy shit that I did and all the pain I placed upon you. Well, I don't see it entirely that way. The only thing I should begin to even say is I'm sorry to myself, and I'm sorry to these children. I'm sorry to the other males and so-called, okay, stop being rude, he's a so-called man, right? Okay, so he's the opposite, right? Well, it's hard to have respect because that's all I ever had to do was fight. And I'm not here to say everything that's wrong or right. I'm just saying, how can you play along with some shit that don't make sense? You say you're intelligent and you was educated, and being in an interracial relationship has its exceptions depending on who the participant is. But I never had a man ever since I ever existed. I've heard a couple times from some scholars and scientists some shit out this TV. Well, it's what they call it, the TV. I wouldn't know who made it. They deceived me. I ain't gonna lie and say that I'm a genius. And even though I can have tantrums, I would assume that I have common sense. I don't know why the fuck you waiting on some man to hop out this car to come say your ass when you got an alibi, bitch. Why the fuck didn't you teach us nothing? If you were so fucking educated, where's my guns at? Why the fuck you give a fuck about this pale one fucking running? He is a coward, can't you tell he devour? Motherfucker, you wanna talk about power? I had power ever since the day, but you got in my fucking way. So I apologize to my other women and the children and the males who had to be raped, who got beat every motherfucking day, who threw their dreams away, who were fucking influenced by these drugs way before they ever got into them thugs. So they say, dare, I dare you to fight. I dare you, 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 I dare you to take my life. I say, will I try, will I try, will I try, will I try, and I tried. I guess it wasn't up too high, it wasn't too high. But when I came down, I found out that I'm alone, that I'm alone. I say no, first of all, stop praying to a fucking man in the sky. This man don't give a fuck about you and damn sure don't give a fuck about I. Why the fuck would you cry to some motherfucker? Why the fuck would his name be Jesus? Stop fucking playing with me. And you're talking about the Most High. Well, whoever said that fucking book and these different methods, I only have questions. I never said I had all of the answers, but you don't see the problem with this life and its cancer. I mean, well, if you just send me $29.99 in the mailbox, I can say this cat and this dog, right? Okay, that's cool. You talking about life insurance? Baby, tell me, is it worth it? I don't see the point anymore. And if you are so smart, why did you go to school for? How come you didn't teach me how to build a fucking thing? No, we went along and played with this silly fucking game. You wanted to integrate. You died for what cause? Okay. They say, pretty hurts. And you point out my flaws. And you said, big pimpin'. But I mean, if I try to reverse it, it still wouldn't even be an insult. Because you can do that because you're a man and you can shoot the bullet, but you can't pull out. Okay, they say birth control. All right. It's so strange because now I got this shit inside of me and I feel like, damn, it's all in vain. Like, I had to take this shit all in vain. And what the fuck did I step into? And I just embraced your shame. I put it on me like it was my first name. I said, hello, you can walk all over me because nobody is out here who gives a fuck about me. And it's only a fucking problem when I start to change and I raise my voice and walk a certain way. Okay, so you talk about something supreme, like, wait, okay, you say something about supreme. I said, what? How can, what? Who determined that? Why the fuck you telling me how to live my path? Well, you want me to be soft and you want me to be sweet, but you don't want me too strong. But you say just don't be too weak. Okay, so I'm confused. And look, hey, I was raised in the blues, but we never sang the blues. No, we just wore those fucking shoes to the fucking fake ass church where they got the word. Okay, and when I first heard it, I was like, oh no, this is bullshit. But as the years went on and the backhands came and the molestation and the every single fucking night and day for years, okay, so I'm still trying to swallow this bullshit story. No, I'm not swallowing it because I spit it out. How did we go from this to that? Okay, you say that we've made so much progress, but I don't see nothing at all. So what the fuck is the point in even interacting or searching for a job? I don't get it. Like, I'm breathing right, so that's my job. I mean, could you teach me how to, like, put the seeds into the ground? Like, who the fuck told you that shit cost? And if they're saying that where I came from, and if they're saying that, and you're saying that because you went to their schools, right? You went to Oxford, you went to Harvard, or, DeVry, I don't know. I just don't see how you could believe that you're educated and then go down to a location, a mock location, and they wear costumes and they say that these are their titles, that they're supreme judges, but yet you believe a story that says that it's unacceptable for me to judge or defend myself. You believe a story that says that the world is the way it is because I cursed you by eating a fucking apple, and nobody raised their hands and goes, shut the fuck up, get the shit out the door. We went from what you say to being sprayed down by the motherfuckers in the costumes, the ones who are still running around here today. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. They have ghetto gaggers and all this shit. We've been humiliated, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't get the point. What's the fucking conflict? If you have a problem with someone trying to be in an interracial relationship, I'm just wondering, because as far as I'm concerned, I hardly ever got to love your dick. Let's just remember that. And that's a fact. Don't stop fucking her because she's married and she could have your fucking throat on that rope in any fucking second on that tree. Don't forget it. They'll burn you down. But, yeah. Well, ain't nobody gonna turn me around, turn me around, turn me around, turn me. Well, you just turned the other cheek like your last name was just Christ. And, I say fuck that, and that's not my life. And, I would much rather walk it alone on my own side, even though I know I may not get too far, but goddamn, I don't see anything in sight. And fuck that shit. I never said that there was no such thing as a God or a higher power or lower power, to the left, to the right, east, west, whatever direction. I'm just saying that if you believe that women have contributed nothing and I'm just the opposite to you, or I'm only equal when it matters. Wait, hold on. When it comes to me being entered into somebody's body part, was able to enter into my body, it's only a problem when it's not you. But the thing is that you've never seen me as anything close to you. You see me as an object and then just deflect all your problems and then just add to the stress, and then you neglect me. You're the one who is supposed to defend me, but yet it seems that I have more balls than you, and trust me, I don't have testes. And if I do have testes, I guess they're inverted. But isn't that what the scientists said, that women were here first and they could impregnate themselves? I don't see too many cases of women going around killing each other over wealth. I don't see too many cases where we are kidnapping each other's children and using them for our pussy, selfish self. I don't see any of those situations where we're looking for 4, 5, 3, 2, 5-second-year-old children to rape and keep as sex slaves and to use and exploit, to do things with. And even if it was a myth, how disgusting for your brain to go there and to write it in this book of sins. Okay, yes, I live in sin, okay, but I will not pretend anymore for you. You want me to be soft on you. It's easy to trigger you, but yet you're confused that I talk too much. You're confused that I talk too much and that I'm emotional and that I'm fucking pissed off, and I've never been able to heal, because I wasn't validated. So I had to validate myself. And then out of survival, I had to take on your skills at a fucked up rate, because I have no idea what it is to be a man. Because wouldn't that fucking be great? Make me great again. Fuck America. Make me great again, because I never had a example of a black woman or a black man who were confident, who stood on their own 2 feet and did not abide by a law that was set up to fucking destroy you and me. So, excuse me, I apologize. Oh, no need to forgive me. I've been in hell. I was born in hell. I was well equipped for this disaster. And as we just keep on going along, I'm sure you guys will continue to speak to your pastor as he tells you more bullshit about some man in the sky. But what am I? I'm just a fucking helper. So I'm sorry. I don't know how I went from being a helper to the fucking superhero. I would rather fucking kill all you motherfuckers and see this shit go. You never were here for me, and I was never here for you, because if you were, then you would have saved me a long time before, but you contributed to the abuse. I've never put my hands on you and destroyed you. I've never yanked you by your hair and told you to get in the car, bitch. I've never stalked you down the street. I've never raped you and made an excuse to where it was acceptable for you, but a whore for me, a slut for me, a fast. The only reason why I was fast and a whore and a slut and a thought is because I was there at the time. So I ran away from that broken house from the age of 8. Okay. And that was my crime. My crime was that I was raised in an environment of neglect. And then we transitioned from neglect to extreme abuse daily, and what it does to the brain. And then we went from that to let's switch it up and throw her back over here and over there and over here and over there and over here, over there, over here, over there. And we just turn a blind eye. We won't stand up for anything because our sperm donors don't have backbones, but they want us to be the moral police for him. If he gets away with leaving you with his seed, with his bullet, with his mirror, with his doing. Oh yes, indeed. I'm guilty for spreading my legs to a fucking queen. A queen bitch with a dick. He's afraid. He's afraid. He's afraid. He's afraid. He's afraid. I was 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 afraid of him. And you'll tell me about this pale supremacist. And I'm not denying that. I'm just saying in order for him to be in power, you have to give him that type of leverage and reciprocate. That's a fact. He, she, it, they, this collection and group of supreme planning and destruction and taxing and false ideologies that are presented in reality as if it counts and it's legitimate. If I put on a black dress and then get a wooden object and slam it against the damn desk, and then I say, all rise, and they just shoot up like grass blades looking for a sun that is there. It's there. Or is it a sun? I don't know. Or should I even care? As far as I'm concerned, I should have just, started twerking and then, started working on fishing for condoms out of a trash can from some NBA Lakers or Kings. I don't know. I mean, would that have saved me? Had I just went and fucked Shaq or Kobe? Would I be crying about this fake ass reality to the point that, damn, they say black people don't kill themselves, but fucking goddamn, how many times have I thought about this dream saying, fuck this shit, it's so mundane, there's nothing here to gain. Nobody wants to stand up for the fact that fucking we're carrying around fake ass fucking bullshit illusion of what you call money, and it's fucking pollution. There's people who are fucking dying for nothing. They trample over each other after so-called Thanksgiving, and then here we go with the, Black Friday? Why does it have to be a Black Friday? No, this is a fucking mockery. How do you take something from Mother Earth and she gave it to you for free? I did not see you stick any of those fucking punk ass sheets of fucking worthless fucking, yuck. That's what you convert the living tree into a fucking buck. That's what you shake your ass up and down for absolutely nothing, to cry about this one because you believe that you're poor, but we're not fucking poor. Had we just fucking learned to be just a little bit more fucking evil like how we are to each other. All that energy that we use to beat up each other. But no, we'd rather make exceptions. We'd rather make exceptions for psychopaths, for molestations, for rape. I was just here at the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong tone and the wrong fucking crime. My crime was what? My crime was being emotional and caring too much. And I just wanted to be loved, and I didn't know how to get connected with you. And the only examples I had was shake it like a salt shaker and freak a leak and how you like it, daddy, and skeet, 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 skeet. I don't know what that means, but I'll tell you one thing's for sure. I should not be paying taxes on something that doesn't even exist. What more do you want from me? Everything I say is taken as hostility. You know what? Fuck it. For the sake of being who I will always be, which is a walking contradiction, but something much greater that cannot be defined by some motherfucker with their fucking concepts, their delusion, and their fucking filthy crime. Each and every time you motherfuckers have some goddamn nerve. Last time I checked, you're the one who had the bullet. You could have pulled out all these children here, and you want to talk about a damn abortion? But yet what you do, oh yeah, that's right. Let me pay a nickel more, a dime more. Take the taxes. I've been fucking wasting my years making tacos and scrubbing floors and waking up 4 o'clock in the morning to go do my 3 plantation jobs and come back and feel like less than a fucking whore. Less than a fucking so-called, what do you call them now? Human beings? Yeah, whatever. This is treason. Once upon a time, not too long ago, they said Columbus fucking killed us all out though, but I'm still here, so that's a lie. And I know for certain that I did not come from here or there. I was always everywhere, and who the fuck cares? You say that this one and that one has a high IQ, but a high IQ doesn't fucking murder people for fucking tacos and shoes and candy and water. You do it to your own fucking sons and daughters. You want to tell me about some shit and how I need to stop being fast? Well, bitch, go back to your schools, because obviously you learned nothing in your class. I'm done. I have no choice. I don't run from it. I confront it, and it's I'm already dead. I've been dead. I was never fucking here. Nothing was fucking done. You won't stand up for anything. You want to go to a thing that calls itself a judge. This is no such judge. If I grab my wooden object and hit it against the desk, I say, all of you, I'm holding you in contempt and burn this bitch down. I never want to see it again. Burn it down, melt it to another pot. I will save maybe just 5 that I can fit into my hands, and then just pray to nothing, because I'm not a hunter and an animal savage. I am distorted. I want to heal, but I've never been fucking allowed to heal, you motherfuckers. So what was the deal? What did you get? You made absolutely nothing but fake dollars and cents, and then you refuse to admit or even, take the time to look at what's written on that shit, and you keep going to get more of this slut. Look at this ugly, filthy ass motherfucker on the front. I don't understand. That's right. You say, don't say understand. I just don't get it. You say that I am inferior to you, which is bullshit. I had no proper education. It was wasted on fractions and algebra and history and males who had ownership over me by force. Of course, you infiltrated my beautiful brain and fucked up everything that I could and should and am going to be. And it may not be in this one here. This is just the shell. Fucking who cares? I'm not your human sacrifice. Fuck you with all your lies. I pray to no cross. I pray to no Mary. I don't know that one. And no, that shit don't scare me. And for the sake of sounding absolutely confident and beautiful and right on the mark, fuck all of you. And it doesn't matter because, hey, this is your part.